And right now, you guys are live.
All right. Thank you.
Have fun. Be safe.
So for anybody watching, James is doing sensory deprivation right at the moment. He's got a blindfold on and headphones, and he's also listening to Spirit Box. So we're going to ask some questions and see if we can get any answers out of it. And right at the moment, we are at the Trivette Clinic in the basement. And I don't know if you can see, but there is a flashlight going on the table to right behind James. Can you tell James what your name is? How many spirits are down in the basement with us? I know it went from a whole bunch of people just down to a couple. And we've got all sorts of different things going on. But if you can tell James your name. How long have you been here? We heard you told somebody else your name was David earlier. If you don't want to talk to James, will you turn on that light on the table over behind him? Can you do something to let us know that you're down here? Can you tell James something through that thing that's in his hands? Doesn't matter what it is. Just say anything. Dr. Trivette, are you down here? I'm going to say a couple other names that people have said down here. If they're your name, will you just tell James yes? Majesty, Troy,
I'm feeling like a cold breeze. Like coming this way.
it's actually Al. Are you hanging out down here? Majesty, if you're here, will you push that ball over to James if you want him to play with you? I know you played with the ball a lot tonight.
Trying to. Or try to.
You're trying to push the ball. Is it easier if James holds the ball? Do you want James to hold the ball? Do you want me to hold the ball?
It's hard.
It's hard. It's hard to push the ball. Did you play with it too much? You're tired?
Leave it. Male's voice, leave it.
David, are you telling Majesty to leave the ball alone? How many of you are down here tonight?
Sounded like maybe 5.
Seriously? As you can see, James can't hear me. I talk to say all sorts of stuff and he can't hear what I'm saying with those headphones on. So there's 10 of you down here or 5? Or are you just throwing out numbers? How many are down in the basement with us right now? Is there anybody upstairs?
yeah,
How many are upstairs?
7, maybe.
I have goosebumps so bad right now. Is Vicky upstairs?
I don't know.
Is David upstairs? Is David downstairs?
It almost sounded like it said downstairs.
I'm just gonna
Male's voice.
say this crazy. I don't know if anybody's watching this, but this is cool.
I told you.
You told me this is cool. You guys have been rocking it tonight. Did you like the people that came here earlier?
Uh-huh.
Can you tell me a name of somebody who is your favorite?
Flashlight?
Somebody that played with the flashlight with you? Is that who your favorite was? Or do you just like playing with the flashlights? Do you know a name of somebody that came tonight?
Oh. I don't know what that was. Like 3 voices came through and 1 female came through really strong.
Can you guys try to say a name one at a time so James can understand? Who is your favorite person tonight?
Me?
Well, that's good that you're your favorite. Can you say James's name to him? Can you say James?
James.
Oh,
That female totally just said my name, put it, holy shit. A woman just totally said my name.
I feel like I'm gonna cry. Thank you. Can you tell me your name?
Robin?
Robin. It's nice to meet you, Robin. My name's Jen.
Jen?
I don't even know what to say right now. I'm so just beyond words. I'm speechless. Is there anything that you want us to know?
Spirit?
What about spirit? Are you happy here?
Maybe.
Maybe. There is a noise coming from upstairs. Do you like Doug and Tim?
Thank you.
They take good care of you here, huh? They enjoy having you here. How long have you been at the Trivette here? Did you live here?
Who are you?
I'm Jen. Who are you? What's your name?
That, I don't know, that kind of sounded like maybe Levi.
Is this Levi? Can you say your name really loud?
I did.
Robin? Is that you, Robin? James wasn't sure if he got your name right on the last one. Can you say it again?
I did. Or did it?
Okay. I'll leave that one alone for right now. It's okay. I know you've probably been asked what your name is a lot tonight. How old are you?
Seven.
You're 7 years old. Can you call James Butters? Can you say Butters to James?
almost sound like butter, but I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Are you talking to me?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, shit.
Don't.
Are you trying to talk to me?
So pretty much everything I am saying, you are responding exactly with what I'm asking.
Really?
I'm no joke. I have had goosebumps this entire time. Like
What was the butter thing?
I asked them to say butters to you.
Are you serious?
I'm not joking.
I'm telling you, I swear, it sounded like it said butter.
I'm not kidding. When we listen to the audio back, and I know we're live streaming, I'm sorry. I'm just tripping out at how accurate this is. I'm like in tears.
There's like a lot of different voices trying to come through, but it's so fast that I don't have time to process what was said before someone else jumps in. It sounds like it's 2 or 3 males, maybe 2 women. One does sound a little younger, but the other one definitely sounds older, 60, 50, 60s in that area. But there's a male that like, when he comes through, it's loud. A lot of it's mumbled. I can't really make out what it's saying.
Well, I'm gonna tell you everything you're saying is so far. I'm no joke, serious goosebumps this entire time because I ask a question and right away you answer. Like, and it fits. There's not been anything you said that is not fitting. Sorry, we're tripping out over this. James, can you hear me? You have a big nose. Can you tell James he has a big nose? I guess that was kind of mean, huh? Sorry for us taking a little break from our conversation. We're just really excited. Can you let us know if you're still down here to talk to us? And just say yes. Is there anybody down here that still wants to talk through this? Robin, are you still down here? Majesty? The light just went on the staircase. I don't know if you guys can see that right after I said Majesty. Majesty, if you turn on that flashlight, can you turn it off? Oh, it's kind of flickering. Can you turn it off if that's Majesty? If it's not Majesty, can you turn off the light? maybe. I appreciate you interacting, but I need you to turn off the light.
Thank you.
I mean, I totally will say thank you if you turn off the light. Who turned on the light? Did any of you turn on the light? Is there anybody down here with us still?
I am.
Are you the one flickering the light? Who's playing with the light? What's your name?
Helen?
Helen?
Kind of sounded like Helen.
Is Helen your name? Well, thank you for turning off the light. Is your name Helen?
I feel like something's moving over here.
Are you hanging out on the other side of James from me?
Hiding?
Why are you hiding?
I'm not.
Who's hiding? Do you think James is hiding because he's wearing the mask over his eyes?
No.
Can you tell me what the first letter is on the back of James's hat? Can you tell me the color of James's hat?
Who's that?
Who's James? The one that's sitting down with the mask on. The light just came back on the stairs.
I feel like something's touching my left arm.
Who's touching James's arm? Can you tell me the name of the person touching James? The light's flickering. Did you touch James? If you touch James, can you touch his right hand? Okay, well that was his left hand. If you did that, can you touch his right hand?
Oh, what the?
Oh, well, thank you. Did something touch you?
Oh, wow. It felt like a spider web.
Well,
That's what it felt like on this arm, too.
I asked it to touch your right hand.
Oh, what?
I asked it to touch your right hand, and almost immediately after I asked it to do that, you jumped.
I mean, it feels like spider webs just right on top of my, all the hair on the arm are standing up. But it feels like a spider web right on top of my hairs.
Oh, thank you. Oh, this is so cool. Oh. I don't know who it is that was touching James for me, but I appreciate it. If you could do me a favor and kick the ball over to James. Can you do that for me? I see the light flickering on the stairs some more. But can you kick that ball over to James? Oh, the light went out. James has said he's never really had a personal experience in all the years he's been doing this. Can you tell James the name Jerry? Did you leave?
Okay.
Are you still here down here with us? There's a bunch of you down here, so can you tell me who it is that's down here?
That's all.
Doesn't make sense.
Either that's all or asshole.
What's your name?
Ted or Ed.
Well, Ted or Ed. Which is it? Is it got a T or is it just Ed? Are you the only one down here right now? Are there others down here? Is there anybody that wants to come forward and talk to us?
Help.
What do you need help with?
She came through, I can't make out multiple words.
Can you tell me what you need help with? Light just came back on. What do you need help with?
The mail came through a couple times, I can't make out.
Are you trying to talk? Do you need help talking to us? The flashlight's flickering. I don't know how well you can.
Almost sounded like my name again.
Can you tell James B as in BEE, like a bumblebee?
Bees.
You are awesome.
I know.
Who am I talking to now?
That was me.
What's your name? I can't hear you. The flashlight's off again. James can hear you and I can't, so I'm sorry if I'm trying to, I just want to make sure I know who I'm talking to.
Almost sounded like Robert.
Robert, are you the one that I said is awesome? Or was that Robin? Is there anything you want to tell us? Is there anything you want us to tell Tim and Doug? Are you still there?
That was loud.
I heard that. Well, I didn't hear it, but are you trying to talk to us? Can you touch James on his back? James is like the nicest guy you'll ever meet. You need a minute. It's okay. It's not really responding to much right now. But I had said, "You're awesome," and you replied back right away and said, "I know."
Yeah, that came through very clear. It was a male. But that came through strong. There's like definitely a strong male trying to come through because like everything else is real light and like you can hear it and barely make out what it's saying, but that male when he comes through, I mean it's like he's yelling into
The flashlight's been going on and off. I did ask at one point about wanting to play with the ball, and they said they're trying to. Can you? They can't. That's not on camera. So can you put that where the lights? You can sit where the shot like turn. Just yeah, yeah. So for anybody watching, that pink ball is one that a lot of people have experiences with down here. For the spirits, if you're down here still, we're taking a break from that radio thing. There's a noise from upstairs. It's happened a couple of times too. Yeah. So if there's anybody down here, can you push that ball out of James's hand? I know you said you were trying to earlier. And I know somebody down here touched James. I feel like something just like bit my back. Maybe you try asking.
Hey, Majesty. We see that you've been playing with this ball all night. You've never come and knocked it off my hand. Can you come up here and give it a little push? Or if there's anybody in here that wants to come play with this. A lot of people have done this tonight that's rolled off their hand almost every time. Can you make it roll off mine? If you come over and just give it a little push. Actually can't tell it moving.
Like it feels like pressure, doesn't it?
It's almost all the way off my palm. It's pushed up against my fingers.
So I know it's probably hard because you've been doing it all night. But if you could do it just one time, just one big push.
It's never happened for me. I'd like to experience it. I know everybody assumes that it's Majesty that wants to play, but this game is for anybody, so whoever wants to come and roll this off my hand, feel free.
If a couple of you guys need to do it together, go ahead.
Feels like you want to. Even if you have to push it off the side of my hand. It's crazy, I can totally feel it.
It doesn't look like it's really moving, but you heard that, right?
Hey, are you back there? If you are, why don't you come up here and roll this ball off my hand? We know you can do it. We've seen it. Jen's experienced it.
Can you do it just one time? One big push.
Yep, you roll it off my hand, I will not ask you to do it again.
Unless you want him to.
Yeah, unless you want to. We'll work on that after.
need some energy, we have a blue light over there. You should be able to get some from there.
Just give it one good hit. Knock it off my hand. No, you don't want to play? Are you hiding back there? Here, we'll play this game. Let me see it there.
Hmm. Do you want me to listen through the ghost box? See if you ask questions, and
If you want to.
I'm probably not going to put the blindfold on, but because I have balance issues.
Can you kick the ball? Can you make it move? Something a little bit easier than trying to knock it out of my hand. Can you roll the ball to me? Majesty, if you're here, you want to play? If you roll it to me, I will roll it back. All right, for whoever's in here, Jen is wearing the headphones. Can you come talk to her like you were to me? Can you tell me the name of the person that comes and plays with this ball? Majesty, can you come say something? See the ball moving, is that you? Is there anybody upstairs? I keep hearing noises up there. Do you know who it is? Can you tell me your name? Do you like the owners, Doug and Tim? Do they come in here and interact with you a lot? Why are you being quiet?
give this ball a good kick.
Hey guys,
Hello.
it's just about 3 o'clock in the morning. You got 1 minute till, so we're gonna wrap it up, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for participating in the world's largest ghost hunt. It has
Oh.
been a mind-blowing night. If you get
Oh,
to
I
go
bet.
back and look at other people's stuff, that's just absolutely been mind-blowing. So, you guys
Oh.
had great stuff tonight too. So,
Oh, well, thank you.
yeah, it's been a pleasure watching you guys. And again, thank you for participating in the world's largest ghost hunt.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right. Good night,
All right.
guys.
Good night.